Welcome to the official video overview for the initial public offer of Veeda Clinical Research Limited. We are an independent, global full-service contract research organization, CRO. This video is directed at and is intended for distribution to and use by residents of India only. The information in this video is not for publication or distribution, directly or indirectly, in or into the United States. No part of the contents of this video shall be copied or duplicated in any form by any means or redistributed. You are viewing this video on the basis that you have confirmed your representation, agreement and acknowledgement to the book running lead managers and the Veeda Clinical Research Limited that you are the intended recipient of this video and you are located in India. If you are not permitted to view this video or are in any doubt as to whether you are permitted to view this video, please exit this video. Caution: investors are advised not to rely on any other document, content or information provided in respect to the public issue on the internet, online websites, social media platforms, microblogging platforms by finfluencers. Investors are advised to rely only on the information contained in the offer document and price band advertisement for making investment decision. Investors are advised to read the draft red herring prospectus dated January 31, 2025 DRHP carefully before taking an investment decision in the offer. Veeda Clinical Research Limited's IPO consists of a fresh issue of equity shares of face value 2 rupees each, aggregating up to 1,850 million rupees, and an offer for sale of up to 13,008,128 equity shares of face value 2 rupees each. The offer for sale involves the sale of equity shares held by a promoter selling shareholder and other selling shareholders in the IPO, and the proceeds of the offer for sale will not be received by the company. Veeda Clinical Research Limited was incorporated on April 23, 2004 with its registered office in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, India. We are an independent, global full-service contract research organization, CRO, offering a comprehensive portfolio of services across various stages of the drug development value chain, ranging from non-clinical and preclinical development and testing to early-phase clinical pharmacology, bioavailability and bioequivalence studies, and early to late-phase clinical trials for different modalities of drugs, including novel chemical entities, novel biological entities, generics and biosimilars besides medical devices. Our services include early phase and late phase clinical trials, healthy volunteer studies, HVS, which includes bioavailability studies and bioequivalence studies, preclinical trials and non-clinical testing, preclinical, and biopharma services, which includes non-clinical analysis and clinical bioanalysis of large molecules, biopharma services. We are present across the key global markets, including North America, Europe, and Asia, including India. Incorporated in 2004, we commenced our operations with our first facility in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, with HVS capabilities, which was set up in 2005. We have since expanded our capacities and capabilities steadily through organic and inorganic growth initiatives to increasingly address a wider range of research and development service requirements of small, mid-size and global pharmaceutical companies worldwide. We have an elaborate infrastructure of facilities across multiple locations in India with access to necessary resources, volunteer capacity and dosage administration capability, which allows us to undertake larger volume of complex studies. Further, we have access to 558 clinical sites in several countries and presence in all major markets globally. We have 7 facilities in India as on the date of the draft red herring prospectus and access to over 280 clinical sites in India as of September 30, 2024. As of September 30, 2024, our company had 1,525 employees and 186 contractual staff. As on the date of the draft red herring prospectus, we have 3 registered trademarks for which we have obtained valid registration certificate from the Trademarks Registry, Government of India under the Trademarks Act 1999. Investors should note the following important risks. We derive a significant portion of our revenue from contracts with our top clients. Our top 5 clients contributed more than 41.16% of our revenue from contract with customers in the 6 months period ended September 30, 2024, with our top client that contributed approximately 28.37% of our revenue from contract with customers in the 6 months period ended September 30, 2024. Loss of any of these clients could adversely affect our business, results of operations, cash flows, and financial condition. The potential loss or delay under any of our large contracts or of multiple key client contracts could adversely affect our financial results, specifically since the relationship of backlog to revenue varies over time and may not be fully realizable in the event of contract cancellation. We are required to perform our services in accordance with contractual requirements, regulatory standards in applicable jurisdictions, and ethical considerations. Any adverse action by any authority, including the Food and Drug Administration or the European Medicines Agency against us, would negatively impact our ability to offer our services to our clients and adversely impact our business and prospects. If we fail to deliver services in accordance with contractual requirements, we could be subject to significant costs or liability, and our reputation could be harmed. We have incurred losses for the 6 months period ended September 30, 2024 and financial year 2024 and may continue to do so in the future, which may adversely impact our business and the value of the equity shares. The promoter of our company is Basel Private Limited, who hold 33.83% of our pre-offer, issued, subscribed, and paid up equity share capital of the company. 62.31% of the issued, subscribed, and paid up equity share capital of the company is held by the promoter selling shareholder and other selling shareholders who are selling up to 13,008,128 equity shares. Our company has 11 directors, including 1 whole-time director, 6 non-executive directors, of which 4 are nominee directors, and 4 independent directors, including 1 woman independent director. Company's revenue from operations during the 6-month period ended September 30, 2024, 6 months ended September 30, 2023, fiscal 2024, fiscal 2023, and fiscal 2022 was 3,052.99 million rupees, 1,806.56 million rupees, 3,887.77 million rupees, 4,095.78 million rupees, and 2,880.26 million rupees respectively. The EBITDA margin for 6-month period ended September 30, 2024, 6 months ended September 30, 2023, fiscal 2024, fiscal 2023, and fiscal 2022 was 25.08%, 22.52%, 18.32%, 27.20%, and 35.06% respectively. The profit after tax for 6 months ended September 30, 2024, 6 months ended September 30, 2023, fiscal 2024, fiscal 2023, and fiscal 2022 was loss of 249.32 million rupees, profit of 63.57 million rupees, loss of 3.58 million rupees, profit of 424.23 million rupees, and profit of 504.58 million rupees respectively, reflecting a PAT margin of negative 8.17%, 3.52%, negative 0.09%, 10.36%, and 17.52% respectively. Investors are advised to read the DRHP, including sections titled Summary of the Offer Document, Summary of Financial Information, Restated Consolidated Summary Statements, and other financial information pages, beginning on pages 20, 81, 290, and 403 respectively, for further information on financials and related information. There are outstanding litigation proceedings involving the company, promoter, and directors. Any adverse outcome in such proceedings may have an adverse impact on our reputation, business, financial condition, results of operations, and cash flows. For further details, see outstanding litigation and material developments on page 451 of the DRHP. Our company proposes to utilize the net proceeds from the fresh issue towards capital expenditure towards procurement of equipment and machinery for our company. Investment in our material subsidiary, Bioneeds India Private Limited, for capital expenditure towards procurement of equipment and machinery. Investment in our material subsidiary, Bioneeds India Private Limited, for repayment, prepayment, in part or full, of certain borrowings of Bioneeds India Private Limited. Funding organic growth of our company. Our material subsidiary, Bioneeds India Private Limited, and Health Data Specialists Holdings Limited, through marketing and promotional activities, updation of technology, and adoption of modern digital solutions in our workflows to enhance the efficiency and quality assurance of our operating processes, and data management and general corporate purposes. IPO will be conducted through book building with allotment of not less than 75% of the net offer to qualified institutional buyers, QIBs, not more than 15% to non-institutional investors, and not more than 10% to retail individual bidders. The equity shares will be listed on the BSE Limited and the National Stock Exchange of India Limited, Axis Capital Limited, CLSA India Private Limited, IIFL Capital Services Limited, formerly known as IIFL Securities Limited, and SBI Capital Markets Limited are the book-running lead managers to the offer. Investments in equity and equity-related securities involve a degree of risk, and investors should not invest any funds in the offer unless they can afford to take the risk of losing their entire investment. Please read the draft red herring prospectus dated January 31, 2025 and any corrigendum or addendums thereto. Neither the company nor the promoter or selling shareholders are seeking an investment from you based on this video. This is a video for information purposes only and is not a promotional video and does not constitute an invitation or offer to acquire, purchase or subscribe to the equity shares of the company. Potential investors should wait for the red herring prospectus to be filed in relation to the offer for making any investment decision.